What's good, you guys? Back at it again with another video. We're gonna be doing a. It's always hard for me to know what we're doing. What we doing?
Who's most likely to eat out of the trash can?
Where it going?
Oh yeah, Didi. That's you, boy.
Nah, it's not me. We're gonna talk shit.
That was gonna say me. I don't know. Last time I ate out the garbage.
I never ate out the garbage can.
Let me stop playing.
I never in my life ate out the garbage can.
Go.
Go, Didi. You got a question you know already?
Who's most likely to be a pro athlete?
You. Yeah. You said me.
Yeah, I'm something.
Everybody talking about me.
Bruh. Who's most likely to jump off a ramp of a bike? Jump off a ramp on the bike. On the motorcycle.
On the motorcycle?
Motorcycle, dirt bike, anything. What you say, me? Yeah, boy, that's me. Yeah, boy. Because I'm all like that.
Who's most likely to have children first?
First? Man, that's a hard one.
No doubt.
I'm going to say this.
No second guessing myself.
He said, I don't know how me.
No second guessing myself, straight up.
I
You said me?
Yeah, because you're the oldest. I'm not sexually active like that.
Who's most likely to have the most kids?
That boy gonna put me up again.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
He wrong.
Who you put?
I put Corey.
Who you put?
I put Nene.
Oh!
Likely to break a bone. I'm still trying to look at my thing. Who said me? Why me?
Cause you already did.
I ain't breaking nothing.
Oh, you didn't?
No, girl.
Oh.
Why? You being
Who's
little.
most likely to get married first?
Yeah, don't be trying to cheat. Put it just like this so y'all can see.
Oh wow.
Say you. Yeah, I said you.
I ain't getting
Yeah.
that no time soon.
Me neither.
So, for all your girls that out there looking for me, don't look to marry me. Alright. Who's most likely to have the biggest house? Too much right now. What you put, Greg?
All of us.
What you put, Greg?
I put Nene.
I put Nene.
You know I say Nene?
Why?
Because I'm going to buy her the biggest house. Who's the most likely to have an unstable relationship?
Corey, no. No, Corey, you my way.
Who's most likely to cook and burn the house down?
Who's most likely to kiss some type of sexual attractive deceiver?
Well, this is a friendly family channel.
Bruh.
So, who's most likely to catch a disease?
I don't know why you gonna say me.
I can't say that.
Who's most likely to have the most laziest job?
Most laziest job?
Yeah.
Oh, what I told y'all? What I told y'all?
You said.
You said me, huh?
Yeah. When did he say you?
Yeah. Why did both of y'all say me?
Because you seem like a desk person.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
No comment? Okay then.
I have to be a no. I don't even like that. That's sitting down.
Hello.
Yeah, you're the receptionist for Teen Titan.
Who's most likely to jump out of the airplane?
Eric.
Oh. this alright.
Come on now, boy.
Oh, damn man.
More likely to have the fastest car.
He said, you did it? I said, me.
Diddy.
Who you pick?
She just said, Diddy. Oh, me?
Oh, wow, did you even pick this up?
I don't want to go to school prepared.
Who's most likely to bungee jump off of a building?
To forget an important birthday. Who said me?
Me.
Dang, who said?
Me.
And I said me. Well, we all bad then. Well, I've been forgetting this one person's birthday ever since I knew them. This was the first year I actually told them happy birthday on time without them having to tell me.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But it's all cool though.
I think I know what you're talking about too.
I don't know.
I think I know what I'm gonna say.
Me too.
What? Yeah. Who is most likely to read every book in a school library?
Oh, no, I was thinking about that one.
I don't know why I laughed like that. Y'all make me seem like a nerd.
I know it's not gonna be me.
I know for a fact it's not gonna be me.
I can watch every documentary and I just don't like
It
reading.
is very true. I would read every book in the library.
Who's more likely to live in the zoo?
You will knock your cup off.
Yeah, I say me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Who's most likely? Y'all watch this. They gonna keep it the same. Who's most likely to marry without love?
How you knew that, Corey?
So it's funny, huh?
I got my hood back on.
Oh man, Corey, it's a shame you knew the answer.
So it's funny, huh?
Yeah, that is the same if you knew the answer.
Who is most likely to cry in public places?
You see how you need me?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Who you said?
You? Me?
I mean, look at I said you nice to me.
A guy get emotional. Dang.
Look, see? Who's more likely to spend their money on something stupid?
Something stupid.
Mm-hmm. Who y'all pick?
Me.
Corey.
You pick me too, dude?
I pick myself.
What's the dumbest thing you spend your money on?
Like, the dumbest thing I spent my money on yet? Nothing.
Just think about something dumb. Something very dumb that you brought.
If you bought it, that means it's a purpose of you buying it.
So, some Fiji water.
Some Fiji water?
Yep, when they had water in the back of the car. I mean, I said back car. Back of the seat.
I think the dumbest thing I ever brought.
We waiting. Do you even know the dumbest
Corey.
thing you bought?
This gonna be a big ass cut scene. They make
For real, he had us in there. Oh, minute, wait for his answer.
Nah, y'all can leave it in now.
Mine ain't good.
Oh yeah,
I only spend my money on food.
I remember leave it up there. And I'm gonna put a light bulb, but no, not light bulb.
Yeah. Let me think of that.
Who's most likely to invent something useful? Name your invention.
Name it?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna know how to make one of it.
Alright then.
Who's
It'll
most
be way in the
likely
future.
to grow a garden?
I don't play in the bushes.
Who's most likely to build their own basketball court? Who's most likely to build their own football field so just be taking forever?
It's not me, it's my phone.
I used to like football that much, but now
You said me, dude?
I don't know.
Who's most likely to stay up all night on the video game?
Oh my god, y'all.
Oh, you didn't even answer that. I went home.
I did. Y'all doubt me?
Did you answer the last one?
Yeah, it depends on what video game it is.
Boy, y'all heard that?
Yeah, that's that thing right there.
Oh, I thought it came from over there.
Who you
Did he
said?
could be scary?
You said Didi. Who's most likely to be a supermodel?
I'm not being a supermodel.
I wouldn't want to be a supermodel though.
By how ugly I look, I'm not being a supermodel.
I'm looking.
No, stop.
You took all that time just to find that question?
Who's most likely to have a lot of phones, but they all broke?
Who's most likely to spend all their money?
You pick me.
Yeah. You gonna spend all your money on brownies. That's all you buy.
Not anymore.
Who's most likely to trip up the stairs? Oh, Nina, you seen that from way over here?
What?
The money on something stupid.
No.
Oh no, you ain't just asked that. What you
I
should
been
ask?
asked that.
What you just not ask?
Who was spending all their money?
Oh, all that money.
Go, Didi.
Yeah, this is the question that we just asked.
Who's most likely to join the circus? I had to make some money. Yeah, I had to make some money, but
Yeah, I have to make sure.
Let me find some more questions like this. Who's most likely to have plastic surgery?
Nobody would have plastic surgery. Not that I think of.
I say Didi.
You?
He just didn't want to change it. So my Wi-Fi on, but it's not working.
Why you pick
Throw
me,
the
boy?
whole Wi-Fi away.
Why you pick me?
I don't know. Oh, because I love myself.
I love myself too.
Who's most likely to go into the music business?
You pick Corey.
Who's most likely to eat a crayon? He said Didi. Pick you?
Yeah.
So I stick to crayon.
I don't know where that crayon been at, son.
Oh, I got it from outside.
Sure, guys.
Nah, I got it from out the club.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really did. It was like, ooh, pick me up. Use me for props. I can't ask that one. That's a friendly one. Who is most likely to act on the crush?
Act?
Yeah, to like go with your move on the crush. Who you say, Nene?
Me.
Who you said that? Me. And I said Nene.
I seen the one you were talking about, boy.
I don't think you have to scroll up. Got number 1 right there. I don't think I asked that one though.
Who is most likely to put on the no-fly list?
On the no-fly list?
Mm-hmm.
No fly list.
You said D?
Me.
On a no-fly list?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
That's like, so you can't get on airplanes because you're a terrorist.
Oh no.
Like I said, oh no. Who's most likely to be a government spy? You said Didi?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, Didi.
Why you said me too?
No, I said me.
Who's most likely to appear on the reality show?
You said yourself, me?
Mm-hmm.
I said me.
Who's most likely to become a magician?
You said Didi. Didi?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you said me?
Mm-hmm. What, this, bro?
You're being trippy.
Who's most likely to become a celebrity? Celebrity.
Celebrity?
Celebrity. Celebrity.
Celebrity?
I don't know why I said it like that at first. Celebrity. Celebrity.
All of us.
Who's most likely to have a bald head? Y'all take forever with y'all questions.
Sure, like me.
Corey, you did shake your head about before.
Yeah, before.
Who's most likely to become a sports star? Sports star. Sports star.
Sports star. Sports star. Sports star. Got echo in here?
Who's more likely to become a serial killer?
Didi, how you going so fast?
For real?
Cause y'all take forever.
Cause you trying to see all these things. Who's most likely to become a father or mother before marriage?
I was looking at that too.
Who you pick?
Me?
Corey.
You pick me?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Why do y'all think I'm be a mother before all of y'all?
Who's more likely to become an astronaut?
Go to a plane. Alright, look, I know the answer to this one. It's gonna be somebody. It's gonna be consistent across the board. Very
Okay.
consistent.
Ask the question.
It gonna be you then?
Probably. Who's most likely to break their screen on the phone? Who's most likely to blow their money on one impulse decision?
The boy gonna have $500,000, $50,000, and he's like, ooh, that's a fine looking gold. Let me go cop that real fast.
I ain't gonna lie, I did that before. I blew like a couple thousand or something. Just because I wanted it.
Who's most likely to binge watch a movie a day to an exam?
Who's more likely to binge?
Binge watch a movie a day.
What the hell
to
is
an
binge
exam.
watch?
Like stay up all night and all morning.
Who you saying, me?
Corey.
Yeah, I don't get tired. I don't need this.
Who's more likely to bring a book to a party?
You kidding me?
Then you pick our own show.
Cause y'all sure ain't gonna bring no book to a party.
Who's more likely to break into their neighbor's house? wait, y'all both pick me, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, look. Who's most likely to burn down the neighbor's house?
Who y'all pick?
Me.
I pick Corey. Why would I burn my neighbor house down, Didi?
Cause you might have like some like beef, hardcore beef.
I got a good one. Who's most likely to crash an ex
I
wedding?
admit that. See, I don't do no stuff like that, so and I don't know why he picked me.
Y'all pick me?
No, I pick me.
Oh. Remember, I ain't.
I'm like, you dumb. You married that.
Who is most likely to chop down a tree with an axe? Boy, I'm gonna get a whole
See what
chainsaw.
I pointed at?
Lick it.
The Thanksgiving
Mm-hmm.
to come out the budget at Thanksgiving. I came out the box. Who's most likely to dance in the pouring rain?
In what?
Pouring rain.
I did that before.
I did it clear this time.
Who's most likely would camp in the jungle?
Who's most likely to camp in the jungle? Answer me.
I ain't even put the thing.
Who's most likely to discover a rotten corpse in the basement?
Maybe what you say? Undercover basement.
Why you say undercover basement?
All the things just that I need something.
A rotten corpse
Mm-hmm.
in the basement.
I'm the admission site. Who's more likely to drop a rap album? Who's most likely to embarrass themselves in front of their crush?
Embarrass yourself?
Yeah, embarrass themselves.
I did that before.
You pick
I
me.
said Diddy.
Who's most likely to drop a 16 wheeler? Who's most likely to drop a 16 wheeler? He pick. Me? He pick me.
Corey.
I don't know how.
Who you pick?
Did he? I don't drive big trucks.
I don't drive no trucks.
Who's most likely to do weird things in public? I think I said that wrong, but yeah, you got
That's all of us.
it. For real. Who's it?
Who's most likely to end up in prison?
Of course, I ain't even gonna
I'm
say.
not gonna stunt. I know. I already know. I'm not saying I'm gonna end up in prison. I'm just saying there's a possibility.
Who's most likely to fake their own death? Wait, Corey, why would you most likely fake your own death?
Cause I'm have to get famous and I'm gonna fake my death.
You'll go to Neverland like Michael Jackson them?
Michael Jackson, Tupac, Biggie. Nah, Biggie didn't fake his stuff.
I don't think none of them fake their death.
Who's most likely? It's not what you think, it's what you know to have an old soul.
What?
That was a question. Who's most likely to fall in love with their teacher?
He said it's never stupid. Something about the old soul. That's all I heard.
That's what I'm doing. Who's most likely to forget their wedding anniversary? Very consistent.
Dang, Corey.
Who is most likely to forgive a cheating partner?
It's true. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well pull me out too.
Oh.
Oh, y'all mother headbutted me.
Who most likely to end up in handcuffs after the party?
At a party? you mean?
After the party?
After or at?
Yeah, at the party.
No handcuffs getting put on me.
Why don't be in handcuffs?
No, it ain't gonna get put on me because I'm still learning me.
Who is most likely to get caught in an uncompromising position? You said you did?
Yeah, I said it.
You?
Did it?
Who's most likely to get chased by a dog?
That's funny. Cause ain't none of us pick you.
It sure didn't.
Who's most likely? No, I ain't gonna say that.
Who's most likely to get divorced multiple times?
Who you pick?
He picked you, did he?
I don't know.
I know it's not me.
Hey y'all, look at 109.
I'm never saying that one.
Who's most likely to flush a live fish down the toilet?
I cannot harm no fish.
I said me too. Who's most likely to get in a fight with a kid? You said me?
Mm-hmm.
I said me.
Oh, I said me. Don't discriminate.
For real though. Who's most likely to get drunk at a funeral?
I zoomed in.
To get drunk?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he could drink. Well,
I drink water.
I don't think he would drink. Alcohol is so nasty. Who is most likely to get in gang-related trouble?
I about to say that.
Me and Didi?
Hell yeah.
You get that car key? What the hell? Who's more likely to put up a? Who's more likely to put up a stick up? Wait, cool, why you laugh?
My face?
What I was thinking about. I'm innocent.
This is a stick up.
Who's most likely to go on a blind date? He said me. He said you. I'll do a blind date. Boy, if she hit, I'm gonna feel so bad for her. I'm gonna try to stay as long as possible. Like, you know, she like, hey, I'm gonna try to stay as long as possible. But if it get to that point, I'm like, I'm gonna let you know. Who's most likely to get scammed? He said me. He said
Boy,
me.
sweet. I said Didi.
And I said me. That's crazy. Oh no, I said myself. Likely to have. Oh look, hold on. I need to say it right now. I meant to say me. What you said, DB? Me? This probably gonna be me too much. Who's most likely to do the bang bang with a woman 10 years older than them? It was on that. I just had to say it. Y'all see that?
Who's most likely to have 5 kids?
I'm 1'9". I'm about to be 20 in 11 more days. Y'all do the math.
What you said, DB?
Who's most likely?
To have 5 kids.
5?
5?
Only 5? At least 5?
Sure ain't me.
Boy, I'm trying to quit that whole basketball team.
Who's most likely to rob a bank and not get away?
Likely to have the most money in their bank account within the next 5 years.
I'm like, yeah, young boy, have my money up here like this. All that. I'm gonna be holding this. Dang, Corey.
For real, can you pick your answer?
Who you said, Nene?
Me
and
and
you?
Corey.
Wanna why I say you?
Oh, wait. Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I meant to put this.
You pick Nene?
Yeah.
I said you Nene because I like to have cash money.
Wait, what was the question?
Who's most likely to have the most money in their bank account?
Who's most likely?
My bank account, yeah.
Who's most likely to be the biggest bully at college?
The biggest bully in college.
Stop! That's your answer, Corey?
Well,
Who's most likely to stick a piece of gum up under the desk?
Who said Didi?
You?
You gone?
Yeah, gum.
Boy, I know.
I sure really do that.
Who is most likely to skip class? Say you, Didi.
What do you say?
Corey. Cause that nigga was always in the hallway.
Wow, what?
That dude used to stay in my window. Like, how does dude even know what class I'm in right now?
Who's most likely to wear a gym suit, a school gym suit outside of school? I say all 3 of us.
I still
All
have
me
my
and
stuff.
Didi. All we do is ball. I think I know this one. It should be like a flat answer across the board. Who? What it was? Who would be the first person with a speeding ticket or something like that? You said me, how you
Have a chance for difficulties.
And then I got another one. another one.
Another one! DJ Khaled!
This one should be another one that's across the board. It's saying,
I know my picture.
who's most likely to say I love you without meaning it? That's what you want to say?
Baby, if you watching it, it's not true. Who is most likely to talk to animals?
We can just read it.
Who is most likely to talk to animals?
Who's most likely to talk their way out of a speeding ticket? He said, Didi. Nene. He said, Nene.
Me.
I mean, if you ever seen some cop shows with females and the cops pull them over, Do you even know why?
Who's most likely to be on the most wanted list?
Oh. Go try not to paper. Don't get mad.
The man of things. Oh wait, his phone tripping.
Yeah, my phone kicking me out the finish.
Who's most likely to really think that the world is going to end?
It's not a play.
Who you picking, me?
You sticking with that answer? That's a funny one. Who's most likely to hang out behind supermarkets? Who's most likely to hang out behind supermarkets?
Hang out behind supermarkets.
Hang out, spend time with friends. For another definition? What? A supermarket? He said
Who's
you.
gonna be hanging out behind the supermarket?
Not me. Definitely not
We
me.
sure did say you. What, a supermarket? What?
That's why I had to repeat. Like, what?
Oh, I know what that means, Nadine. Who's most likely to get their car keyed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to get stuck in their car.
No.
Get their car stuck in
Get
their
their
car.
car
No.
key like somebody's French car.
It's like,
Oh.
who you said, Nadine? You?
I'm gonna make somebody mad.
Alright, we're gonna flip the question. Who's most likely